Being on the water is a big part of summer in Wisconsin, but it can also be deadly. From 2020 through 2023, the Milwaukee Fire Department dive rescue and fireboat teams responded to 140 probable drownings, with many of these calls ending with fatalities. The Milwaukee Fire Department and other community organizations are trying to change that with a WaterSAFE MKE program. It puts life-saving flotation device stations along the city's waterways, so help is always nearby. Here to tell us more about the program is Lieutenant Trevor Pinkalla. He is a member of the Milwaukee Fire Department's dive rescue team and one of the team members working on the WaterSAFE MKE project. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Is there something that is making Milwaukee's waterways especially dangerous, or is it really a combination of factors that's contributing to the number of calls that you're taking for possible drownings?
Definitely what's happening lately is more people are coming out to the waterways, which is a great thing for the city of Milwaukee. The tourism has come up, and also we're having more activities, more boating traffic. We have these cruise ships now that are coming that are attracting more people to come see them. So we're having definitely a increase of number of people on the waterways. We have a lot more rental units too for pontoon boats and such, kayaking that are coming to the Milwaukee Riverway system, which is great for our population, but that is increasing the number of people on the waterways.
How did the WaterSafe MKE program get started? What caused this program to begin and to move forward to where it is now?
So this WaterSafe MKE program started with a tragedy, a sad one. Commissioner Ramey, which is the Fire and Police Commissioner of the City of Milwaukee, his son sadly died a few years ago in the waterways of Milwaukee. And Commissioner Ramey came to our fire station and was talking to our dive team, talking to me specifically and some other members, and was asking a way of how can we give back to the community and how can we prevent this from happening again. And after some discussion and some talks, we came to the conclusion of having this rescue ring buoy system put in the city of Milwaukee. We started with the spot where his son died, and then we have been putting it up all over the city now. We're up to 29 units now, and we're hoping to increase it even more very shortly.
When someone sees these flotation stations, what do they actually see and how can they use them if they need to?
Yeah. So these are utilized and made for the purposes of a civilian to use it with very little training or no training. It's all described right on the units itself. They have a big bright red case, and on top of the case, it has some graphics on there that are done very professionally and for people to see, and they can easily follow the steps then of how to use that ring buoy. One unique thing that's very interesting and nice to have inside these units is we have them all numbered. The numbered is so then the dispatch system can be alerted of the exact location of where they can be found. And with that numbering system, it helps us, the rescuers, get to that scene quicker then. Because some of these waterways are not right near the roadways. So it makes it a little bit harder to get to them. Or we don't know exactly where they are when somebody just says, I'm on the Milwaukee River. That's a big river. So this will help us get to the victim or the patient quicker.
How did you choose the locations that exist? Because you have some that are on the Milwaukee River, you have some that are actually near or on Lake Michigan.
Yes. So right now since this is all donation driven for building this up, we have been putting them in the spots that we believe are more of the busier spots for water rescues. So what we did with that was we looked at all of our data from dive rescues and boat rescues over the last 10 years. And we put that on our interactive map, which is on our website. And we are looking at that data now to place all these units in. And some of the units have been placed at other places from donations, and people want them in a specific area, such as a business or for a family member that maybe has passed also.
Have you found that these devices are actually being used, and what has the outcome been?
Yeah. So one exciting thing is the spot that we first originally started for Commissioner Ramey's son, Avery, the number one unit actually was used for a person that was struggling in the water. Another fisherman heard somebody yelling for help and splashing around in the water, and that person saw our display and saw our little presentation that we had just a few days before that, ran up and got one of the units, and then threw it to the person that was in distress in the river. They pulled it out, pulled the person out, and actually put everything back in the unit, and it was good to go. Just like the way it was supposed to be designed and the way it was supposed to be used. We didn't know about it right away, actually, until a DNR officer later was checking fishing license and was talking to this fisherman, and he heard about his story about how he pulled this person out. Great save and got a person out, and it was a good thing for everybody.
Well, the fire department is really working on getting this program going. You have a lot of different community partners working with you as well. How important is it to have those partners to not only provide financial support, but to get the word out about this program?
Yes. So there's big avenues about this and how do we utilize it. One, all these partners that have been coming together have been helping us get the information out to their community, the kayaking community, the boating community, to make sure they're aware of these items and making sure that they can utilize them. Also, the beach ambassadors and such are using it to help teach people how to use them and training people how to have them. We have them in 2 schools right now in the city of Milwaukee that they're using it now to teach the youth on how to use them, and also about the numbering system and what that means. So we're really trying to promote this to a program where it's easy to use and anybody can use it.
The WaterSAFE MKE program really is focusing now on the flotation device stations, but you have some plans to expand the program, and one of them is really working to make sure that more young people and adults who may not be strong swimmers or who don't know how to swim at all have the opportunity to learn how to swim.
Yes. So talking with the Commissioner Remy and Chief Lipsky of the fire department, we have discussed many different avenues of where this could go. And one of the big projects of part of this that we're dealing with is phase 1 was the rescue ring buoys. Phase 2 now we're going to set up a program where it's a central place where people can learn to get swim lessons, and then also growing it to a lifeguarding program. Our ultimate goal is to have a lifeguarding program that gives young youth not only opportunity to learn to swim, but have a purpose then of learning how to save lives on their own. And they can start at the pools or can be lifeguarding at the beach fronts and then eventually have a pathway to a career, either joining the fire department, the sheriff's department, the police department, or using it for college.
I think one of the things that's so amazing about this program, how is now something that was really an incredible tragedy has motivated people in the community to do something that's going to save lives, and it's already saved at least one.
Yes. So this is an incredible thing, we think, where it started from just an idea. And now it's, like you said, has saved lives already. And it's just promising to have it. It's going to be coming around more, and we're going to be seeing more of these used, I'm sure. And we're going to be developing this where we actually have youth lifeguarding the pools and helping the community that way and making better connections. And it's going to be a great thing for everybody.
Lieutenant, thank you so much for being here with us. And we want to thank you again for keeping our summers a little bit safer.
Thank you so much for having me. We truly appreciate this. And we, of course, want to always remember Avery that started this and his tragedy, but knowing that we're going to continue this and keep saving lives.
Thank you. And if you want to get more information on the WaterSafe MKE program or you want to donate, you can visit the website at watersafemke.org. We're back in just a minute with County Executive David Crawley to talk about efforts to provide more affordable housing in Milwaukee's suburbs.